So hello guys, so I am the second year medical student as one of the colleges in Nepal. So I'm not going to tell the name, but this video is all about which books do I study as an MBBS second year student and which book I have been following from my first year. I haven't changed any of my books in the second year. I'm reading the same books. I'm telling so because most of the people read this book in the first year and they switch to another book in the second year. So I haven't done that. So I will be showing which books I do prefer and why. So see the video till the last. Let's start with the anatomy. So for the anatomy I read this BD Chaurashia. ये name उल्टा आ रहा होगा because this is the front camera. Okay, so for the anatomy I use this BD Chaurashia and I have all the 4 volumes of the BD Chaurashia and I have been reading this book since the beginning of my first year, and this book I think this is very good. You don't have to make the notes and easier to understand as well. And also if you want to see the actual organ, actual part, or you want to have the visual imaging in your mind, then I also have this Nature at Last, which I don't use. I use this rarely, but I have used this many times in my first year, because in the first year you want to study everything with its concept and you have so much of time, but you should. Okay, but I don't, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't. So now for the embryology I have this Indraveer Singh embryology, but the another one, that Langman embryology, is also very good, so I prefer both of these. So for that Langman I have the PDF and this is the book. So yeah, for the physiology I study this Guyton and Hall, and this is 13th edition. There are new edition as well, but I have this. Okay, the thing about this book is, most of the things are repeated many times in every chapter, and also this book is black and white, so it is not that interesting. And because of that repetition, the chapter seems to be lengthy. And if you want to read in the short description, short explanation of any topic, then there are also other books which have the same thing written but not that much repeated at this Guyton. So those books are the Costanzo Physiology is there, and there is also GK Pal Physiology. So both are good, but I do prefer these. Okay, and the one thing is that I never start any topic with book at first, because the thing is I am not that person who can understand the book by reading at once. Okay, so when I need concept, or when I can't understand by reading the book only, then I go through the lecture videos. And for the different subjects, to which lecture do I follow, I have also made a separate sort for that, and I will be tagging that sorts in this video, so also go through that. Now for the pharmacology I have this KD Tripathi. This is 7th edition, but also I have, this is my friend's book, I have the 8th edition, and this book is also good, but some of the things are quite lengthy here. So if you want to cover the syllabus in a short time and you want the short description of the everything, then you can also go through the Sangbak Pharmacology, which is also very good, or you can also go through the Kadzang. The thing is that some topics are lengthy in the Kadzang and some topics are short in the Kadzang, so on the basis of the books that is different. For the biochemistry one I have this Lipin cut, and also I have this Chakravarti, no, not Chakravarti, but Satyanarayan for the biochemistry. The thing is that I don't study biochemistry and microbiology from the books. I do prefer the videos for that, and also we are provided with the slides, so for I also go through the slides also. And but you can also go through these biochemistry. The thing is that in this Satyanarayan, the topics are not well explained, but not to that depth as it is in the Lippincott. So if I have to read the book, then I will prefer this Lippincott. Now for the microbiology I have this Chakravarti, but again as it was in the biochemistry. I think most of the things are given in the more depth and in the good way in the Anantanarayan. So I also do prefer the Anantanarayan than this Chakravarti. And for those books which I have only given the name, I have the PDF of those books, so I go through the PDF. Now at last, the pathology. For this pathology, I have this Robbins and Cochrane's, which I have been following since my first year, and I know this book is quite hard to understand at once. So again, I go through the lectures from the YouTube channel, and then I will read the book, so that I do have concept as well before reading the book, so it will be easier to understand the each and every languages of the book, and also to make sure that I don't miss anything that is written in the book. I go through once the reading of the patho book. And also the thing is that I do prefer these books because in our college, if we have studied something, then we have to give the reference that from where we have studied, and these are the reference book in our college, and we have to go through these books. So now book can't be easy for all to understand, so for that you can go through the lecture videos. Again, the lecture videos will be tagged in the description part. And also the another thing is that I feel that these books are easy, or these books are easy to understand, or I can go through these books. But for making sure that you are comfortable with one book and you can clear your concepts from that book, so for before that you can also go through, there are different books, so you can go through each of the books and you can see that which books you are liking and from which books you can get the clear concept, so that will be also easier for you to choose the book for you. And another thing is, if you like the video, then do like it, do comment, do subscribe, and if you want more further videos on this kind of topics, then you can comment. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.